when I think of our university libraries, I think of them as being extremely student-centered. They're very active on campus, but and all their active purposes are centered towards the student. What is best for the student? They go in their initiatives without an agenda, with the sole purpose of focus on what is best for the students. How can we help them increase their academic success measures? How can we increase their retention, keep them here on campus, and help see them successful and get out in the community after they receive their degree? And so I really see, actually I'm going to start over with a new point. I really see this institute as an opportunity for not only the library to showcase their services, but to help us grow and provide us opportunities that they really facilitate a lot of conversation while providing us information. They're not going to teach us what to learn. They're going to teach us how to learn. And I really think that it was very useful for all of us, administrative faculty and faculty members.
Well, our subject librarian is Priscilla Finley, who's always been fantastic. And I think we've got a kind of special relationship with her as a department. But even given that relationship, I had no idea how invested the librarians were in the process of course creation and in the process of pedagogical theorizing. I just had never quite made that link. I knew that she helped me with my courses, but I didn't know how many resources and how much expertise there was over here. And actually thinking about designing courses and improving learning outcomes. She was actually in this institute, she was the most productive member of the table. So there you have, we're surrounded by people who have been teaching for 30 and 40 years, and yet it was our librarian who really helped us think through so many of these critical issues. And that's just indicative of kind of the impression I had from the whole institute about the role and the resource that our librarians represent.
When I first read about this, and a couple days before, I was sort of dreading it. I expected to be bored to tears because I'm an old curmudgeon professor, and I thought I had heard all this stuff before. But old habits don't die hard. From the very first day, I could see this as something that made sense, that my old paradigms of putting a course together were, I'm an old dinosaur when I looked at this material and realized that I could increase the rigor of my course and make it more meaningful for me as a teacher and more meaningful for my students. And I was appalled at how closed-minded I had been in the past, and that's the primary benefit of the coming to this institute, was to have my paradigm not shifted, but broken apart into millions of pieces and then reconstructed into one that I could see making my life as a teacher much more rewarding.